Hello, hello, welcome. This is Becker Rosette. Welcome once again. I can see through this window. That shouldn't be right. For some reason you can see through that window. Anyway, welcome once again. We're playing the Middle Earth mod in 1.21.1, and we're back on the Lotr map. And this is real. It's actually happening. How long has it been since the last episode? I don't remember. I've been on a long hiatus. As everything went crazy. And there's not much of a tale to tell, so I'll just take a second. Basically, two things happened at about the same time. One was that I came up with a whole bunch of crazy ideas for the Zero map, and secondly, I found all my old episodes of pre 1.0. We'll call them. I'm calling it now Minecraft the early years, but it's found those episodes, and I had to do a lot of editing, and I'm still doing a lot of editing. And so that's what's happened. So we're still playing this. We're still playing Zero. We're in the middle of a storyline for Zero. We're in the middle of making these maps so that we could go on the server with this. Hopefully it'll still be possible. And we're doing a number of other things. I can't remember right off the bat, but I don't remember where I was or what we were doing. I finished a couple of other builds, but I don't remember where they are or anything. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're going to do right now. Is we're going to go looking around. Did I finish anything? Don't touch that. Don't touch it. It's radioactive eggs. Okay, now if I remember correctly... Oh, wait a minute. There. This goes into the area, and this is the lower level, but we got to work on the upper level. So the lower level will be done next. Okay. Oh, this is Site 4. Area 51, Site 4. This and the other one are being separated, but not yet. This is also a big area to be worked on. And we have a wall over there, and we're going to put stuff in there. But it's a very large area, so I don't know how big we're going to actually make the hobbit hole. But it's got to have some kind of limitation. We can't just make it the size of a huge nuclear bunker meant to house 10,000 people, you know. There's a lot of weird stuff in there. Some of it, they're acting like it's all open, but it's not open, so I don't know what's going on. There's a couple other things, but I think that's pretty much all that I remember. I'm glad we still have road runners. Not many of them left. Also, so much has happened. You remember we had snails. And we could still probably find a snail down there somewhere. Let's see. Well, somewhere we could find a snail in that direction. And the thing of it is, snails are now referenced as things inside cubes. Okay, now you see how I can't see the block outlines very clearly. I think this is something that is changeable in the shader. There was a mind crack, not Minecraft, not Minecraft, mind crack discussion on somebody else's stream in which they described this and they said it's something that's changeable. It's changeable in the shader. So we're going to look at that right now. Video settings, shader packs. I haven't updated Bliss in a while. I should check to see if it needs to be updated. Post-processing? See, I wouldn't know where to look. This stuff is just gibberish. Camera grid lines. What does that mean? Let's see what happens. Oh, no, that is not what I want. Temporal upscaling. No. As in ta-ta. What is screenshot mode? Oh, wait. Toggle frame accumulation to get a low noise and high quality image. What is this? It stacks frames that happened onto the next frame that is generated. Long exposure photo. That's weird. It's like a deliberate blurring of things. Gameplay effects. Flashlight. Wait, flashlight is off? Oh, does it give you the flashlight even when you're not carrying the torch? Oh, look at that. Now I could do a Blair Witch project. Or maybe a Blair Witch King of Angmar project. Oh, look at this. This is awesome. But where's it coming from? Turn off the spotlight. Da da da. Presenting. All right. This is silly. Now I don't remember what I was going to do here. Which one was it? Ambient light, post-processing. I like that. I like that. In fact, we should just have that all the time. What's this motion amount? What does motion amount mean? Well, what is it? All right, enough of this crap. Do things properly around here. Okay, so we got some stuff, but it's not very much stuff. I think I took some of this stuff here. I've only got 2 brown beds. I didn't take a regular bed with me, so I got 2 brown beds. I think we might need more than 2 beds in this place. I got some dark oaks and some birches and some thingies and stone bricks and where? Oh, it's in the next one. Some cobblestone so I could replace my shovels. You notice I don't... Where's my regular shovel? Where's my diamond... Yeah, where's my diamond axe? Where's my diamond shovel? Gone. Yeah, I don't know where they are. So that's what we're going to be doing is we're going to come back here and work on this. But first I got to figure out where everything is. Didn't leave it in there, did I? Oh, put these on. I don't think they're in any of these. And then there's this. Do I got to fix this? That doesn't do anything, so I got to go back there. All right, well, can I see the map? Thank you. These are the sites that I already have looked at. I didn't look at site 6. Go to site 6 and look at it. I got some lighting over there. It's 2 lights. Oh, it's a double width. It's a double width door. I wonder why. I have to look it up. Rich guy in town. He's not the rich guy in town. And there's the old pathway. I've probably shown this in an earlier video, but here's the old pathway we used to have, and I covered it over because I moved the pathway to a different location. This was in the wrong location. But I'm pretty sure that this is going to be it. That this is going to be where we have... Yep. Oh. Alright, so we're going to have to do that then. I gotta see what's on this side. Got some lighting for some reason. Yep, I have absolutely no idea whether this area is gonna have an exit or anything. Let's place some torches so we have some kind of idea of what we got, how big it is. Well, it certainly is big enough. Certainly is big enough, but I don't think it's I don't think we're going to be using that area. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of editing of the game videos that I made from way back in ages and ages ago. A lot of craziness from back then. And what happened is I've now gotten to edit some videos where there are graphics. I've been messing with the texture pack. Although I guess the ones I uploaded haven't done that yet. I haven't uploaded that one yet, but when I get to it, it's going to be awesome because it's got all these crazy new changes to the graphics. This is before they had texture packs, and I'm thinking, now I saw some old ideas that I haven't thought of in ages and ages. Okay, so there's nothing in there. There's nothing in there that I'm looking for something. Let's see. Nothing up there. Yeah, the ones we had down here were mostly deleted. Here's Site 8. I think we were working on Site 8 because it was near that. And there's Site 1, which I don't even know if we worked on. So we're going to go to Site 8. Where is Site 8? Site 8. I think it's this way. Ah. 600. 600. Yeah, this one's closer. Is this one finished? Did we finish this one? What even is it? This has not been finished either. This is a site that we need. Alright, let's add it on. So it's going to be Site 9, I suppose. There we go. We're not going to Site 9. We're going to Site 8. I'm walking slowly because I need for this to all sink in. I need to think, hey, I'm playing on the Lord of the Rings map with Middle Earth mod. I haven't done that in ages. I occasionally would look to see how things were going, if I could remember anything, but I usually couldn't. You know, the new graphics, the new graphics in the new episodes coming soon, or well, old episodes. They were some graphics I hadn't seen in ages, and I'd forgotten I'd made some of them. I remember building that. What is that? Oh, that's just part of a tree. And the graphics were I hadn't remembered the origin of the mental block, for example. And but what we're using nowadays is a size 64 texture. Well, these are 16, but on Lord of the Rings it's 16. What's this? Is this empty? This is empty. This is going to be Site 10. Site 10. There's a darkened house. I think we need to light that up. It just suddenly there's a random torch just sitting there in the middle of nowhere. What's it there for? I don't know. There was probably a reason why it was there, and I don't remember the reason. Yep. I'm gonna have a little drink since it's nighttime. Ahem. Good tasting. Alright, now on to what site is this? This isn't finished either. And it's got a low ceiling, which means I'll probably have to have a stairs going down into it. I should have a notepad mod added or something so I could write down how the sites are going. I know, it's terrible. I'm going to have markers all over the place. Ah, here we go. Oh, look what I found. I just left it lying there because I was running out of space for it. but it is welcome currently. I cleared it out because we're going to move out of this place. I think that was what it was. That's why. All right. This is finished. Hooray, it's finished. Let's put some stuff in here. Let's turn this off. It's not really well lit in the back. It doesn't matter where it's well lit, but it's interesting. No furniture. I'm not putting furniture in here. Anybody wants to take over this build will be permitted to add their own furniture. This doesn't even have a light in it. All right, let's put some lighting in. Okay, I remember this. This build has been finished. Sort of a darkened room. Yeah, I have put some furniture in these rooms, but not much. No beds. Let people decorate these buildings the way they want to, but you're not going to find me going crazy about it. All right, so what do we got here? Oh, here's where I was putting this. More dirt. All right, what we're going to do, we're going to unload the dirt. We're going to unload the dirt and we're going to take it back home. Oh, that's not finished. Oh. Oop. Now we'll have to come back here and remember to come back here. This is not the right way to come back. Okay, so if I remember correctly, there's the other entrance. That's for that area, and this is for this area. And we have to separate it with a wall or something. And I think this is the wall. Right. And we got two different ones. Two different floors. So that's good. And we got a horse in here. Hello, horsey. Hello, horsey. Hello. They never want to look at me. I must be hideously ugly to them. How can you walk on only legs? People aren't going to get that reference. Trained horses will just do their hooves instead of mention the actual number. You know what? This is going to take too long if I go back. I gotta find where my stuff is. I don't know where my stuff is. I don't have my stuff. And there's some stuff still here, even though I'm pretty sure I finished this. It's been a long time. I gotta look and see what we're doing. We gotta be serious about everything. For rent, that sign has been there for a while. That's empty. That's still got some stuff in it. This is not finished. It's this. Oh, it's the continuation. Okay. So yeah, we gotta work on that. What site number is it? 1. Yeah, it's site 1, and I'm still not done with it. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, now I believe I had a tree here. I don't remember what tree it was though. But this area is intended for all that. You got 2 lousy ink sacs. You can't. It's the black. Whatchamazits. There's like a black plant that drops ink sac. No, not ink sacs. It drops black dye. It drops the stuff that you turn it into black dye. The ink sacs are of course from squid. I got somewhere else, but I put it there because I needed the black dye. Okay, I'm down here, and I don't see any of the chests. I mean the shulker boxes. 58 sponges. That's nice, but what am I going to do with them? Well, we need some crops. What do we got? 60. We could use some additional crops, but we don't need to right now. We got plenty of what we've got. All right, so this is all going well. I got to go into my personal space. Oop. There's some of these. Grimstone, 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 and I believe this is powered rails. Okay. What are these? 2 different kinds of protection. That must be one of the ones that we created for in the end. I don't know. I don't remember. Might have been. There's our map. There's our diamond sword, but we've got a different diamond sword. There's our unused diamond pickaxe that I don't know why I have it here if I'm not going to use it here. Stone cutter. We don't need a stone cutter, do we? Okay, so it's none of my regular stuff is there. Here's a bunch of torches. Okay, fine. Let's load them up because we always need more torches. Okay. Then over here we got bamboo rafts and dirt slabs. All right, so there's nothing here basically. Now we got to go back in here and check, see if I definitely cleared out the area around the wizard tower, which you can't even see the wizard tower very well. There's a couple of lights down there. We need another light up there. Well, it's pretty good, but almost looks like a scary face is looking at you. But I gotta see what this light is over here, because if there's nothing here, we could remove it. There's nothing here. Let's see. What was I going to check? Was I checking the basement? It's not in the basement. Is it in the sub-basement? Probably not. Okay. Nothing there. I'm just trying to find out what happened to my stuff. I don't know where all my stuff is. I have to go back to the overworld, see what we could do there. Upstairs, I'm pretty sure there isn't anything. Well, you know what? I did do a lot of work upstairs. I don't think I left anything. Oh. That's not quite enough to do anything. See, now all I can do is look at this and I just think, I watched the episode and edited it, wherein I was complaining about how I couldn't stand this side texture on the crafting table. And you know what? I agree. I agree with my past self. I really do hate that side texture. Not very fond of this either. Couldn't they make bookshelves that look like bookshelves? Nothing here. I don't think I'm going to find anything. Where's the stairs up? Here we go. Where's the stairs up? Hey, where's the stairs up? And I just found a 1970s song that I thought I'd never hear again. I didn't know it existed. I started hallucinating, thinking it didn't exist. It was driving me crazy. There's nothing here, so we go up the stairs some more. No, I don't think there's anything. Let's try the top floor. Yeah, there's nothing up here. And you can't even see out. You can't even see out. I mean, even if you take this off, we can see a little better, but it's all green and funny looking. And I guess wizards could give themselves some kind of farsight that's better than what we got as humans, but just the same, it's very disconcerting to be up in that place, to be all upons. All right, we're out. Really spooky at night. All right, so there wasn't anything here either. So I've cleared this area out. I can now ignore it. Never deal with that again. Okay, I'm pretty sure I didn't put anything in the Elven Embassy. What about the Dwarven Embassy? Okay. Check Dwarven Embassy. I am going to work a little more on the Elven Embassy. There's a little bit of the basement needs work. All right. What's that over there? Oh, that's an intersection. Intersections should be lit up, although I sometimes forget to light them up. And what's that? Something along a wall. Not working on the east side much yet. Yeah, so looking at the graphics, I want to change them, but I can't change them for LOTR. Yeah, so now we don't need this. We don't need this if... I think the dwarves like there being a tree there, but I'm not sure. I'll have to ask them. But here is the Dwarven Embassy. It's got actual glass, which is nice. Now I finished building everything in the embassy. There's still some areas that could be fleshed out, and I don't remember that. More building, I guess, that somebody else was going to do, not me. Pretty good, though. The dwarves know how to have a good repast and how to really help people with their hospitality. What color beds are these? Gray. Gray is an interesting color. Hobbits get brown. Okay, I absolutely love this room. It's just so fascinating and interesting. It's not perfect. I thought I was going to have a doorway over here, but I guess that was not to be. Throne room, which you can sit in, and I love the fact that you can sit in it. Alright, so this goes down to the lower level, which has a bed in it, doesn't it? Oh no, the upper level has a bed. This is just a place to stay. A place to take for the ruler of the dwarves to take his meal at. And here's the bed. His wife insisted on the pink bed, and of course, so he's all for it. He doesn't care for the color pink specifically, but he's perfectly fine with it if it must be so. Okay. Ambassador work is done in here. Some law books. All right, so there's nothing. Not even the chest from that area is there. So we've finished this area completely. Whoa! No, wait a minute. Where's the map? To do, add map. I think I'm spelling embassies correctly. All right. This is where I was keeping some stuff. I don't know what we're going to put in here, if anything. I've said it before. I wanted the top of the ceiling to have glowstone, and it would peek out through that, but I haven't done that. This is finished. I did this on stream. Or, well, I did some of it on stream. I don't need to do all of it on stream. It does go down a long way. This goes into an area which is, I think it's well lit. This does not. Yeah, this is for other people. They take over the Dwarven Embassy, then they'll be expected to run it, and they can do whatever digging they want and other. This is dangerous. I wouldn't go through here if I were you. But there's a lot of mushrooms, and I think they like mushrooms too. If not, they can sell them to the hobbits. The hobbits love mushrooms. Yeah, you really gotta be careful not to fall when you get to this depth. It really scares the hell out of me. Jadeite. Do I want jadeite? It's not a story the jadeite would tell you. Why would rocks talk? Where is it? I don't see it here. It's not there. I must have gone past it or something. Anyway. Ooh. Magma blocks. If I ever need those, I know where I can go. The dwarves know a guy. And look at all this endless lava and yeah. And you can actually go down to bedrock level. Just something. We've got some glass here so we don't fall in there. So that's something. It's not the safest place, but it's a little bit better. But yeah, there's nothing here. Okay, so. Hey, at least we found out. I could just watch old episodes. I don't have time to watch the episodes, but I have time to go looking around. That's just how it is. So I remember now, we've finished the Dwarven Embassy for the most part, except for the maps. The embassies need maps. I'd like for the dwarves and the elves to have two maps. One of their homeland and one of... Yeah, one map of their homeland and one map of... This is where I had the... oh, wow, look at all those coal ore. Why is there coal ore there? I keep thinking I need the coal ore, but I don't need the coal ore. I use charcoal. But I watched so many episodes of the alpha videos that they didn't have charcoal back then. And I get in the habit of thinking, I need coal. No, I don't need coal. All right, we're done here. There's nothing here. You know, there's nothing down here either. I know that. I never put anything down here, down there. So that's not it. That's not the problem. So we can chop this tree down. Let's see. Oh, and yeah, even this, which is very nice for modern Minecraft. I like the one that I came up with way back in alpha. It's like black and white. It was really cool looking. This isn't falling. It's taking its time. Another one. That's the natural one. We'll leave that one there. There we go. More crap to put away. It's gotten to the point where we don't even need charcoal. We could just use the old saplings for what we want. All right, so we're done with this area. There's a couple more areas down there that I can check, like the cemetery. I know I'm done with the cemetery. I know I'm done with it. Again, people could just mess around with the cemetery if they ever join the server and we have it set up there. But I don't think they's gonna do that. Beautiful. It's just so amazing how a world can exist and have so much. We could play a game and we can enter a world, and every one of these worlds is different, and we can mess around with it and change things in it. And wait, this isn't right. I gotta go around here. If I'm going to the end, I'll need a carved pumpkin. Okay, this still works, although now I've found out that you can have it face a certain direction, and I don't have it doing that. Okay, now there's a cat. Cats have been going into the end because they sometimes spawn up there when in fact the actual build is somewhere else. We have two cats in here, and here is our bedrock that we have in case we need any bedrock. Hi guys, how you doing? General Princess and Stevens. I don't remember why I named you Stevens. Somebody knows why you were named Stevens. I'm sorry, I don't remember. I don't remember. And let's see. What was in here? Oh, that's the other side of that now. Did I put the Ender Dragon egg in there? I did. Meow. I love you guys. Let's see how the what are they called? Villagers are doing. They're all sleeping. That's good. That's good. You guys all sleeping? The beds are all full. So it's almost time to move the villagers. Have I got every? Oh, here we go. Chests, lecterns, composters, cartography tables, and we're gonna add some more things. But we gotta put rails in here. A rail goes through here, and we'll move them to individual ones of these things. But this isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work because we have to have our thing here for the, like lecterns or whatever we need for them on this side, on right here, and they end up on the other side of it. Well, we'll do what we can, I guess. It'll be something for a future episode if we ever get that done. We got a lot to do around here. We got this is a throne room where we've put all the bedrock that we gotten from the Nether. We could get more bedrock from the Nether. Let's see if we've got it working, because I don't know if we've got it working. Is it Control? Is it Alt? Is it Z? Well, no, it's X. It's X. It's X. Okay, so we got X. We got M and X. Eat some M and X. This room was going to be something, and I don't remember what. A meeting hall, perhaps. Put couches in there. I know what this is. Don't have to worry about that. Map room. Only one major map, and that's just this. That is to say, this is the maps. You can see we've got a lot to do. We've got to work on this area, build buildings and stuff. But it's not going to be for the villagers. Just have a house, just a bunch of houses. This is the way you come in when you ride in on a horse. And there's horse stables in that direction. Okay, I know that. There's the outside. It's daytime now. So I could go out there. See how things are. I've never looked at the world. Okay, I must assume that that is water, but it doesn't look like water for some reason. That looks more like water. Maybe it's just the angle of reflection or something. The sun comes in from there or something. I know almost nothing about this place. And here's all our different sort of not really farms. I don't need any of this. I was thinking of getting some cherry blossoms. Maybe we could have some cherry biomes in the elf. Seems like it would be more like Dale or Darwinian or. I think they don't have I don't think they're gonna have Darwinian in the Middle Earth mod though. This place looks okay. But we gotta look at everything. We gotta look at see where everything is. Now what do we got here? Birch, spruce, mangrove, dark oak. What's the name of it again? Beech? Beech. Boop. Running low on space for sticks. And we need beech logs. Alright. This hasn't been finished. We didn't put the tables in and the chairs yet. What kind of dining hall is this? How am I supposed to dine in a dining hall with no tables and chairs and all right. Art gallery. Wait, do we have the art gallery? Or do we still have or do we still use the other paintings? I gotta look and see. This is, I don't remember. All right. Oh, and what else was there? I was gonna. No, that's fine. That's the pathway into the library, and here's this pathway, which I'm under the impression that nothing can spawn, which is why it's dark. But I really don't know. Because I put all the bedrock up here. That's not going to work very well. This area, not finished. Don't bother. It's a large base. It's going to be a very long time before I get anything. All right, we need to make paintings. What do we got? We got to make paintings. What do we need? What do we need for paintings? I've completely forgotten. I really have no recollection of anything. It's wool. Okay, thank you. It's wool. Pfft, these things are so annoying sometimes. Wool, 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 no wool. Okay, so oh wait, I got some more over here. Yeah, these are things which I haven't placed yet, and so they're just taking up space on this wall. But I can't use those right now. Let's see. Well, if I have to just use wool the other way, I'll use wool the other way. I know there's wool in the place where we got the sheep, but look, white wool! Red rum! Red rum! Lousy texture! Alright, let's see what paintings we got. Oh, it's just vanilla paintings! The 0 paintings are not any good for that, so we won't do that. Well, at least we got some idea of what we're doing. Alright. That hasn't been filled up yet. But we got 2 more shulker boxes of dirt. That's a lot of shulker boxes. We could get more. We could get more. We've got ways of getting more. We're not going to do that today. We got plenty right now. Don't have any with us. All right, we're done here. I'm not going to go... Oh, that is really something to see, to behold. All right, so I'm not going to go and check out the iron farm. We don't need to go to the iron farm today. So we'll just go straight to the end. Some cats have jumped in there. Oh, nice lighting. I like that. I had to put it up there because this everything for 3 blocks above the obsidian is completely destroyed. So you put a torch there, it's no good, but you can put a torch up there. Oh, wow, it loaded really fast. I don't really need a carved pumpkin. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I don't need a carved pumpkin. So therefore, why do I have a carved pumpkin on me? Let's put it with the other ones. And I can take the other one in too. Got diamonds. Do I need diamonds for anything? I'm not going to go messing around with that, but I want to see what we have over there when it comes to... There's one of the cats. Did I name the cat? Do I have a name tag? Do I have a name tag? I don't have a name tag! My name tag! I want my name tag! I want my MTV. Oh, shoo. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo. What do we got here? 47? Well, we're up to 49, so... Bloop. That cat is not named. I want to name that cat. But I don't have... Cats have just been coming in here. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I gotta see what we got. I gotta see what we got. Oh, I just realized we got teleports. I could have used the teleport. Well, that was foolish of me. That's working. It's good that that's working. What do we got over here? Oh boy, this is different. This is different than the one I have on 0. It's kind of confusing. Don't have an ender chest here yet. That's where I got my... That's down there. Let's see how this has been going. Yeah, it's not done much. And if I remember correctly, there were Endermen spawning down here, but now they have stopped doing that. Good, good, good. They're spawning upstairs where they should. Okay. This is the old signs. There are more enchantments now, and I don't know if we've got enough room for all that. The new enchantments in 1.21. Whatever the new one was. Alright, so I didn't... Usually over here I put some ender chests and... I mean, shulker boxes. And there aren't any. I don't have any shulker boxes in these, do I? Huh? Maybe I've got... Oh. Do I got a name tag in here? Empty. Oh, I was working on... I didn't add mending yet. I don't have mending. Alright, well, we're done here. Go back through teleport. Right, so it wasn't there. I haven't worked on this place in ages because this place has been... I don't remember when I last changed it, but I managed to finally get to reload the... or regenerate the LODs and to do it properly so that we get to see everything that was there. Although, we end up getting to see these things. And what are these things? Nah, well, never mind. It looks more accurate anyway. Thing is, though, it isn't. We're back. And this is where we were going to work on things. But I need to go back and get these shulker boxes. Bring them down here. But now I've forgotten where the shulker boxes are. This way somewhere, I think. And then we can start working on the map for the day. Zero is going to be a lot of fun. Some of the crazy things that are going to happen in in the early years, in the episodes of Alpha, are going to just drive people crazy. You're going to hate some of them. I think people are going to hate them. Some of the changes that are made. Wait, that's it over there. Wait, what? Where is it? Don't remember. Yeah, all of this was consecutive. Consecutive? That's not the right word. All of this was taking place at the same time. All the new things I had to do, all the new editing and everything else. It's not very good editing. It's deliberately meant to be as close to the original as possible. But I did add the opening sequences to the alpha episodes and the end sequence, but they weren't there. They weren't there originally. It was just the raw video, and I thought I can't just upload raw video. It's over here. Okay. Unless it's actually over there. Everything is confusing. It's just one wild and crazy mess after everything else. Alright, here we go. They're not here. Why are they not here? Which one was it again? Pfft. Was that it? Can't remember. Ah, there they are. Okay. What was in these? Oh. Well, that's just great. Alright, well, we finished this. We finished this area. We don't need to work on it anymore. Let's load them up. But where's my stuff? My shulker box. I had a shulker box with all my stuff in it, and it's gone. Where did it go? Alright, fine. Get me out of here. We need to dig down, I think, for this level. Here's a new site. Site 12. And that site's just been finished, so that's site... This purple one, site 8. We get rid of site 8. Right. Nothing in that direction. I had to, yeah, so in the middle of my editing videos and making new live streams, and all the other things I had to do, I suddenly had so many new problems and situations. I can't begin to explain all of them. I've got some health problems. I've got some this problems. I got problems with neighbors. I got problems with nearby businesses. I don't know half of what's going on here. Why is that? What is that? Is it the docks? Are we really that close to the docks? What's H? Oh, H is the hill. I forgot what the hill was going to be called. That might be one of them. It might be one of these. I've forgotten. I think it's this way. I think that's it, actually. So there was just so much going on, and then I have to do a lot of sorting out of sorting out of files. So many files that need to be sorted out and messed with. Yeah, this is it here. We're working today on Site 5. So let's see how we're going to do this. Okay, empty one. Do this. I'm telling you, I can't see those lines. Why can't I see those lines in between the blocks? It's got to be fixed. I can't deal with this. World. Curvature. Now, it might be curvature. I don't know. If I turn off the curvature, will it reappear? No. No, it doesn't. Sky coefficients, this, that. No. Direct light, no. Fog settings, no. Climate settings, resource pack support. No. I don't know where to look for it. I don't know where to look for it. Lightning flash on. Translucent entities on. Particle rendering fix on. I don't even know what the hell that is. Experimental stuff. Force translucent glass. Old cave detection. No idea about any of this. Scene controller. Ah! Selection box outline. This is it. So if I turn it off, what will happen? Oh, that's even worse. It's not even there. So we need to make the selection box thicker somehow. How do we do that? Post-processing. Let's check vignette strength. No, that's not what we want. Motion blur. No, we don't. Definitely don't want that. You suppose anti-aliasing might have that? Responsive T upscaling. Auto exposure. I have no idea what the hell a Purkinje effect even is. I keep forgetting. Does it say? No. It doesn't tell us anything. I've already checked that out. That's nice to know. I can look up and say, hey, I know which version I can get next. Fog settings, direct light. Ambient light. Well, this is the best we could do. It's terrible. Just absolutely terrible. Okay, so we got that. Alright, the dirt will go here. Da, 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 da. And I got those already, so I don't need them. Yeah, that's great. So what am I going to do? Put them away, I guess. The iron. Got all this extra iron. I'm not using it for anything. Well, if I need iron tools, I could get iron tools. I could get iron armor. Alright. We're done with that. Okay, we're ready to start. Oh, we got... I couldn't find my, can't find the shulker box with my stuff in it. Maybe it's in an ender chest or something, or left it back home somewhere. I don't know. I'm gonna have to just get some damn things here. Alright, here we go. Bloop. This will last a little while, not too long. A little while, and then we gotta make... Well, this armor is pretty good, so we'll hold off on that. Hold off on it until we absolutely need it. Alright. More chests. Therefore, more chests. Hooray! Just past the 1 hour mark, we are now ready to clear this mess up. Clear this mess up. Ooh, clear this mess up. Because there's 2 floors. There's the upper floor, and then there's the lower floor, which will be somebody else's base. That's over there. There's the entrance to that. And then on this side, there's a whole bunch of other things. And there's a purple... Wait, that's a pig. It's not purple. Pfft. So what we need right now is dark oak slab, and that is what we will get. All right, we're figuring this out. Should probably have dark oak slab. Or wait, did I say dark oak? It's dark oak, right? You know, it doesn't look like dark oak. It looks like a brighter, it looks brighter than dark oak. But then you look in here, look how dark that is. I know, that's terrible. Alright, well clearly I'm going to need to do more dark oak. Where's the dark oak? I didn't plant any. Okay, so that's what we gotta do. I can't, alright, I gotta turn this off. I need to see these lines. No, a little more. No, it's that side and that side. Okay. Oh, and I need my hoe with the fortune. I need a fortune hoe in order to get more saplings from them. And I don't have my fortune hoe. And I don't know where my fortune hoe is. Pfft. Yeah, oh, this is great. This just makes so much sense. All right. Hey, we're building. We're constructing something. We're messing up. This will be gone pretty quickly. Yeah, this is the place where there's the problem, because it goes down to the lower level, and we're going to need to do something about that. We got an upper level for this and a lower level for that, but we can't do this right now. Just got to make sure not to fall down there, or we're going to have to work on that. The end. Rain. Rain gets all over on your bed. Well, it'll help that to grow, I suppose. Alright, well, what can we do about this area? Let's see. I don't know. Let's take in some while we're waiting for that to grow up. Okay, so this is clearly where that should go. We could theoretically have a closet in here, actually. Have a little doorway into a closet. That would be a pretty good idea. We're going to need at least 64 of these. We'll take 2. Take more of these, too, actually. In fact, while we're at it, let's just take everything. Everything that we need much of. I don't remember what the trapdoor was for. I've completely forgotten. Beach door. We got the beach door. Oh, hurry up and grow, huh? Unless it's one of those where it'll only grow. It won't grow when there's a thing on that side. Well, never mind. We gotta break this. Hole. Then we set it to layer. Oh, that was interesting. Mildly disconcerting. I don't know what happened over there. I guess that's okay. Actually, what we could do is we can do that. Alright. So this is where we'd put the closet, probably. Oh wait, we can't use those two up there. They have to be stairs. And we gotta figure out how we're gonna do the ceiling, because we can't just do that. Alright, so it's these. These could do this. And there's our ceiling. What we're gonna do here, I have no idea, but it's a start. There's only gonna be room for a couple of things here and there. Let's see now. That's going to have to do it. So then we just do this. Well, we can't do that. We need this to go out to here. Well, it looks like that's going to be needed. And if it's needed, then we can just... That would be nice, but we got to do it the other way. That's not too bad. We have ourselves a closet. Albeit a small closet. We'll probably want to put barrels in there instead of anything else. Have that grown yet? Yep, it's grown. Okay, so let's get going here. How do barrels work? I don't remember. I'm telling you, I'm forgetting just about everything these days. Barrel. It's, slabs, isn't it? Planks and slabs, okay. We only need 4 barrels. And so we need 8. Down there, please. All right. Now what we could do is we could light it. Oh no, we can't. We can't even light it up. It's a dark room. There's not enough room for. Maybe we could put glowstone in there or something. But nope. It's not going to be a well lit closet. Is all I can say. Okay. That's how it gotta be, then that's how it gotta be, I guess. We want the door on that side, not that side. The doorknob has to be on the same side. There we go. Alright, so we gotta do, I don't know what we gotta do. Okay, and then on this side we gotta do one. Yeah. It's hard to get this straight in the head. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Fine. Fine, it doesn't matter. That should be like this. There we go, and now we'll hold on to more of those in case we need them in the future. Meanwhile, do I have 8 or more? That's what's important. $11, so it's not enough for 2. I mean, it's not enough for 3. But I got some logs, so there we got that going. Hooray. Alright. Okay, we're making the progress. Yeah, now I gotta put this back on so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. I aim at the very least to have the floor finished today and maybe the ceiling. I don't know if we'll get the walls started. I mean, there's a lot to do. Every one of these builds has to be done. There's not as many as it seems. Maybe there's like 40, 35 or 40 builds. I don't know yet. Many of them will be very easy. I'll just clear them out and I don't have to put a floor in them or anything. Don't know yet. Okay. I would have sworn dark oak was actually darker than this. I thought it was even darker than spruce, and it's not? Or am I just getting it? I'm just misremembering it, or is the shader messing it up? Don't want that messing up my placements. 876 432 10. Great thing about this dual level thing is that the floor will be the ceiling of underneath it. And that's going to save a lot of time when it comes to doing that build. Or that building site. On the other hand, they have to be careful not so as to not make too much noise. They're hobbits. They probably won't be making too much noise. And that's it. Floating blocks. All right, let's see what we got here. Now, what about having a closet in here? Seems like a waste of time. Gravel. Gravel. Gravel? I got somewhere to put my gravel? But that's... Oh, we got more dark oak in here. Keeping tabs on everything. So annoying. Alright. Armor stand. Where are we going to put the armor stand? Right here, perhaps? You know what? Forget these. It's got to be a big closet. But why not? Why not have a big closet? Why not just have a frickin' big closet? It doesn't matter that much. Da 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 da. I think I want to face the other side. There we go. But then we have a problem here of having to walk around in an area that is... Well, maybe we can we do this? Will that work? That's pretty good, I guess. That's a bit funny. The worst part about it is I think it has to stay that way because I think it has to stay that way. Otherwise, there's going to be a problem with the ceiling. But we could put other stuff in here. We might be able to put some other things in here that we can then use a piston to push over into the wall. But they'll have to figure that one out themselves, I think. All right. All right, what we got to do? We got to move everything back. All right. Need 12, need 12, need 12, got 11. Ah, didn't get any new ones then. Yeah. Wait, more logs. I don't have room. Let's put the gravel in this. Anybody miss the anybody miss the 1710 craft or not crafting placing wand, the builder's wand? Did anybody remember that? Kind of want to have that back. Saved me a lot of time. I got some bad throats here. Hold on a second. It's just one of those crazy things that's happening to us all. Hard to keep track of everything that's going wrong. So anyway, this song that I found out, you can find out more about it on the Mental Block Discord. But this is a song that was one of those songs. It just says years and years and years ago. I'd hear about it when I was a little kid. Oh, I lost it. When I was a little kid, I heard lots of songs and I really enjoyed music, but I didn't have control over the radio knob, the dial as it were, and my parents played it. We used to have the radio on top of the refrigerator. It was an old mono job. Wasn't really good high fidelity or anything, so I couldn't hear very well. And it has to be said, sometimes I have a bit of nerve deafness anyway, so I can't always hear the song perfectly, but this music was great. You know, you'd hear Witchy Woman, or I'd hear Uncle Albert, Admiral Halsey, but I couldn't always remember the song. You know, so over time, over time, more songs started occurring to me. I'm like, oh, I know that song. And then I'd try to find out whose song it was, who made it, and so on and so forth. But after a while, I realized that there were some songs they just didn't play on the radio anymore. I'm like, well, whose songs are these? I remember there was an episode of Married with Children where Al Bundy, I probably talked about this, where Al Bundy was like, him. Because he remembered a song that went, him. They played it on the radio, and then they said, you probably think you know what this song is titled. You think it's probably titled... You probably think that the song is titled Go With Him, but it isn't. And it was just driving him crazy. And so he goes to this music store, and there's a guy who works at the music store who can identify the song. He goes... He had gone Go With Him, but that didn't work. And the guy couldn't recognize it. So finally, he finds the song is playing on the tannoy or whatever it is. It's playing on the internal speakers of the store. There it is. There it is. It's that song. I want that song. And then he just pulls out a record, and oh, I lost that one too. That's great. And so it turns out that the record cost $75. I was like, what? That song can't possibly cost $75. It did. But how? Well, this was by Arthur Alexander, you see, who was a very beloved composer musician. The song is titled Anna Go To Him. Oh, how are we going to do this? We'll have to do this. And then we have to do that, I think. I don't know what we're going to do with the ceiling. Maybe more dark oaks? Maybe birch. We got a lot of birch. We should probably use birch. And so he ended up paying $75 for the record. I won't tell you what happens, but the record is summarily destroyed. Well, it was kind of, the record gets destroyed. Wait, is it growing? Yeah, but we don't need any more of those. We got beech. We got lots of beech. Life's a beech. All right, so we also need more beech planks here. We could use those. I'll just put all the... In fact, while we're at it, let's put these away. Can't use them right now. Doors can wait. Alright, so we need beech. We're going to need twice as many of them, though. This is good that we're not going to fall down this time into that area. Not that we could survive a fall, but it's like don't want to. So anyway, I just kept thinking, how could that possibly cost $75? Can't they just reissue it or something? Maybe that was the problem. Is they were working on making it available for CD or something. I never found out. I was upset about that whole thing. Who wouldn't be? I mean, who wouldn't be upset about it? Another cheap alternative is the Beatles. The Beatles covered the song, but maybe he didn't like the Beatles. I mean, that's possible. He might have been one of those people who was like, I hate the Beatles. Ah. It's hard to say, isn't it? You don't know. All right, so we got that going. All right, so let's start on these. Excuse me. Actually, now that I think of it, we should hold off on that until we know what the walls are going to be like. No, we don't want to do that many. We'll do these. And we gotta move it like that. All right, so let's see what we got. Let's see what we got going on here. First, we gotta have a nice, decent, long corridor. This is a big house, so we need a big, long corridor. We could have some small... I gotta take another drink here. This is just ridiculous. What I'm thinking is we could have small rooms on the edges, a big room in the middle, like for dining and stuff, and the back will be dining, and the front will be like lounging, and it'll be the side room. So we'll have two corridors going down the middle. I have spoken. So what we'll do is we'll have a and this is where I need to see what I'm doing, and I can't see what I'm doing. So the idea is that this will be like this. One, two, three. Oh, I did it right. Okay. So this is where the corridors will go. And we need to have like 5x5 rooms. I want them to be small 5x5 rooms. So that's what we'll do here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll have a back room, which is also 5 wide, which will be the back of whatever. Well, we gotta work this out here. So it's 1. Here we go with this again. 1, 2, 3, blank. So the idea. This would be an ideal house for somebody who has a lot of children, I think. And so the idea is you go down this corridor, and then it's 1, 2, 3, blank. We don't need that. This is better if we have it lined up with the middle of the corridor, even though it's not the not perfect. And then this one goes down that corridor the same way. Okay. Oh, boy. One, 2, 3, blank. Oh, I should have counted. $18. $39. Which means 19, 19, and then blank. And this is good because it's right in the middle of that. We also want to have a way for these hobbits. This could be hobbit. This could be the hobbit children area, because they'll have small rooms. And then the adults could live in slightly larger rooms, something like that. So for that to be possible, we'll have to have a doorway going into the dining area, and so that's what this will be. It'll be. Well, I want it to line up with this, so I might as well have it line up with this. Why the hell not? Right. I am running out of stone bricks. I have to go get more stone bricks. Well, I'll have that on my hotbar as a reminder. I'm not sure about this. We'll have to work out these details. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, maybe we can have larger rooms on this side. I don't know. Is this a large enough room for a dining area? From that and that and that and that and that. It does cause problem. Oh, wait a minute. One, two, three. Oh, wait, this was right. This was right originally. Ah, but the rooms are bigger. That's a good thing. So let's see. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Blank. 1, 2, 3. 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 Blank. That's so weird. Can I go there from here? Or? No, I could, but I'd have to set everything up. Yeah, I don't want to mess with that. Alright, so now what we gotta do is we gotta sort this mess out here. But this messes up the corridor. It messes up the corridor, so we should do this. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, blank. And then that. And then we got to have one more over in the middle from that, but we'll can we see exactly where it is? This is it here. Okay. So we got 3 entrances to the big back room. Do we need 3 entrances? You know, screw it. We don't need 3 entrances. Forget that one. Oops. Whoopsie. Nah, it's not lining up properly. It is not lining up. We'll have to fix those. Okay, so we got 1 room there, 2, 3, 4, 5. Six. Yeah, it's just going to have to be like this. Right. We got the layout for that. Now we got to get the layout for the middle, which I don't remember where it is exactly. Here it is. Yeah, we'll make it a 3 wide. It's okay. They're both 5.5, so that's good. A width of 5.5. We'll make it a full wall. Right, so that's it. So now we gotta work on the ceilings, and we gotta work on the edges. We'll work on the edges first. I am in a hurry to get this done. I really shouldn't. One should never work on Minecraft builds in a hurry. Never, ever, ever, ever do that. But, you know, I got a lot to do. If I had a job, and I used to have a job, you'll remember. It was just crazy back then. Oop, don't fall off. I was thinking maybe I could separate this into 2 separate rooms, so we could have different storages in different rooms. But then we could just have a wall in between them, so maybe we could do that. And so if that's the case, we could do this here. Maybe another doorway instead of a door. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Do. Oh, that looks okay. Don't need to fix that. Oop. That's probably okay. We haven't done the ones on these edges yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did it again. So about that song, I found the song. I just the other day I found, just a couple days, 4 days ago, I found the song, and it was amazing. I heard a piece of the song, and I didn't remember it at all. But I just thought, what if that's the song? And so I looked, and sure enough, I played the song in full. It was, in fact, the song. I was just so happy. Hey, I found the song. I mean, the basic joy behind such a thing, of being able to find a song that you'd not heard in something like 45 years, is an exhilarating experience that will never be lost. When you've heard it again for the first time, it's just nothing short of amazing. It's just incredible. We can't use that one either. Okay. I keep seeing things in the distance. I know the sunlight is not landing on that stuff, so I don't know why we're able to see it. I have to increase the shadows or something. I don't know. Alright, so I gotta do these. Whether that's a good idea, I don't know. There we go, that's decent. Might as well do the one over here as well. That's the only ones we're going to need for those. Alright, that's good. Now we do these. Right. Let's see now. And then the top will have one of these. Right, so now we can start lighting them up. We'll just have one up there. We're not going to do 3 bazillion torches. We can have one here and... Oh no, we can't put one there. Put one here and one here. Nope. Put them on the sides like that. Or we might be able to put one over the doors. I don't know yet. Alright, so now what we're going to do... Everything's got to be done, so we got to do this. Are we going to have another closet? No, I don't think so. But what we should do is we should do this at least. Also, we need 4 more dark oak slabs for the corners. Which I stupidly left. Alright, here we go. I think we've done a good job. Now what we're going to do is we're going to decide what we're going to do for the walls. The main part of the walls are probably going to be vertical slabs, but I don't know if it's going to be birch or beech or dark oak, or we could use stone brick, but I think we want to save that for something else. So what we need to do is we need to set this up like this. The bigger bedrooms are in the front, and so we do this. What the hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I screwed that up. How do you screw this up? Well, try that again. All right. This side is the same thing. Now we're gonna place the top. Now the top, I don't know if I want to use dark oak slabs or if I want to use the beech slabs. I think the beech slabs because or we could use the other ones, the birch. But I think it's going to be beech because we need to figure out how we're going to do the ceiling bits as well. And so first we got to do these, which is kind of annoying. Oop. Well, first let's get that off the hot bar. It's not the most inspiring color. And I guarantee you there are going to be hobbits who are not going to like that color. I guarantee you I'm not liking what I'm doing here with... Alright. That's it for that. You know what we could do? We could maybe put birch in the rooms. It would liven up the rooms. The corridors could be drab. I like the idea. Okay. Which means we're gonna have to plant some birch. Well, maybe we don't need to. I don't know. I literally cannot see the distances. I cannot see those lines are just too small, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. Well, this is adventurous. Different kinds of ceilings. One of my previous builds had striped ceilings. That can't go there, so we have to have one here and one here. Even though we said we weren't going to do that, we have to. Past the 2-hour mark, going to reach the 3-hour mark soon enough. Wait, this is wrong somehow. This is wrong. Boy, I really suck today at this. I guess it depends on the individual. Yeah, what kind of wood are we going to use for the walls? Is there another color wood we could use? Probably wondering what I'm doing. No, you know what? I was right when I did this way the first time. But then we got a space where we can put more stuff. And this is flush with that. And so what we could do is we could... oh. That looks terrible. That's a little better. Nope, wait. There. Okay, but we don't have the door handy. How many doors we got left? Let's start putting the doors in. Maybe it could give us some kind of idea. Excuse me. Getting there. I can just imagine the children in this place. Oh, Mom, why do I gotta have to have one of those? Why do I gotta have to have one of those small rooms? I'm a big boy. I can have a bigger room. You've got like 2 spare rooms. It's like those are for when the aunt and uncle visit. How big of a closet can we have here? Oh, yep, he's done it. He's fallen down. Never getting back up again. Yeah, this is a long way from being finished either. And I don't know. I don't know if this is far enough down. Yeah, it probably is. Are we going to have stairs up, stairs down from here? I don't know. We'll go 3 hours easily. All right. A fourth type of tree. Should we get some cherry blossoms? Should we get some cherry blossoms and test those out? I think we will. I think we will. I don't know for sure what we're going to do, but we're going to do something. Da, 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 da. Bill land. But that's the whole point. So what are we going to do here? Well, I'm thinking we can make the floor in this one kind of bland. We got lots of extras. We could probably make... I'm thinking. I believe we need more beach stairs, but let's see what we got over here. Need an armor stand. All right, first of all, we got a... Oh, you bastards. Nope. Nope. It's just gonna have to be one of those big ones again like that. But what can we do over here? Can we make this go back an extra one? We'll need more of the stairs, but we could probably do it. a weird closet. I don't know why we're making this weird closet, but hey, you know, might as well. Oh, wait a minute. And then we need something here. That makes this a very strange small closet. Yeah. That was a tough one. Done. Well, apart from this, obviously. I haven't decided what color we're going to use. I'm thinking we could maybe add some cherry wood, but then it might clash with the beach slab. So we're not sure yet. But hey, we got this done. Now we just need to light it up. Add a ceiling. And it looks horrible. I'm not very fond of hobbits like I used to be. Nice if I were. But I'm just not. That's all there is to it. Dirt slab? Do I really need dirt slabs for anything? Now, you know what? This room could be for storing some things, but it won't be much of a... This room will have this in the corner. Yeah, I want to try out cherry wood. I have no idea if it's any good for it, but we got to go back to the overworld to do that. So we're going to drop our stuff off here. And I need more stone slabs, so we gotta go get that. Gotta go back and get that stuff. So we got to take these back. Let's just go back now. Site 5 continues apace. But we need cherry blossoms. You know, I was probably telling some anecdote or other. I don't think anybody really cares about the anecdote. I don't even know if I'm going the right direction. I can't see anything. That's the cemetery and the thing next to the cemetery. I'm going the wrong way. That's it. That's where we're going. Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. For some reason, this and this were unlit. I don't want people slipping and sliding. What do these say? Are these just directions? This way to the docks, this way to the tower, and that way to a pig. And what is... Cherry blossoms, huh? Never get around to working on this area. There's a lot to work on in this area. I need to organize. I need to have shulker boxes ready for everything. And then every once in a while go get more shulker boxes. But also to just take lots of... just have things set up. Take the trees with you. And so we still got the tree over there. I didn't even finish that one. All right. Can I put it on? Can I put it upside down? Oh, yes, I can. Okay, good. So I need 27. Well, that's 24, so that's good. $26. All right, so what I need to do next... I gotta go and get... Oh wait, the cherry blossoms are downstairs. I could get some downstairs. Forgot. I forgot. Unless I forgot to put them in. In which case I do have to go back and get some. Oh, I do not have any. Alright, fine. Fine, I'll go to the frickin' world. Get more of it. Oh, well. One day, all of this will be finished. This doesn't even have a title. There's no title. Oh, I wanted to check about maps. 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 Do I have any maps? You know, maps. Not Middle Earth map. Alright, looks like we gotta go there. Forgotten where I put them, but I think they're in here. Oh yeah, we got some maps in here. Oh boy. These are the picture maps. I want the location maps. I don't think I've got any map. Why is that over there? Why are those over there? I don't think I've got any maps. Also, I need some item frames, don't I? Or I can't place them. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Item frames. That requires... That requires cows. Item frames. Maps. Oh well, we'll work on that some other time. I really don't have time to mess with this. None in there. We can take the carved pumpkin back. We don't need a carved pumpkin as long as we've got... Alright, let's see what we got here. Maybe we got something here we could use. No maps here. Got some lecterns. That's not going to help any. One lousy stinking painting. Wait. Episode 27? That's a record. Been a while since I've done episodes there. Alright, what do we got here? Nothing in that shulker box. Thank you. I've got to find my frickin' shulker box that's got all my stuff in it. It's not there. Where is it? A whole bunch of stuff kept in my shulker boxes. Don't know where or who the cat... Where is the cat? I don't know. I can't find you anywhere. Where? Oh! Downstairs, that's right. Downstairs. Chances are... There's more cats. I don't know where these cats are! Nope. Nope. I don't need any slimes right now. Do you suppose, is it just possible that I left the shulker box in the underwater pyramid, or the underwater temple? Nice birch doors. I'll be honest with you, if I did leave them, I don't know where they are. They're not there. I must have left them in the end, unless there's somewhere in the nether. Or I didn't want to go there, but the iron farm. Alright. It's quiet. Again, I was on the I was watching a live stream of the Mindcrack server, and the person goes to visit one of the iron farms. This was the second one we saw. The first one was better. This one is the second is the same as the second one though. Ah! All right, it works now. Could I have left one behind at the village island? Well, where is... I've gone past some iron. I don't need the iron though, because I've got an iron farm. But yeah, I'd like to... It would have been nice if I'd seen it very clearly. Well, I blocked it off. I don't... Oh! It's an open air. I forgot it was open air. Oh, crap. I don't want phantoms to get me. Got too many of these things. All right. We need... What did I come back here to get? Cherry blossoms. Okay. That looked weird. Pfft. Nothing here. Did I put it here or something? A saddle. armors. Or what have I got for cherry wood blossoms here? Well, we don't need 57. It's not red, though. It's pink. I don't know if pink would be a good idea. But we could just do the logs. The logs will be a darker color, but then we can't do them as slabs. Do they have vertical slabs? Oh, wait a minute. Do they have vertical slabs? Yeah. Mangrove, we don't have those going yet. Okay, acacia. I think acacia would be better. But I gotta take some with me anyway, so yeah. Any more we want to take with us? I don't know about these. We don't have those. Bamboo. Well, I've got bamboo, but that's not the problem. Problem is it's not a very good texture. Cactus cocoa. Cactus cocoa. More dark oak. Jungle wood is kind of blah. Yeah, that's going to have to be it. Who knows how many more cats we have or where they are? I gotta make something here that keeps me from falling off of that, but Where? Where is it? It's been driving me crazy. Where is my shulker box of my stuff? It's not in there. And I forgot to take the name tag again. Well, too bad. This would be an interesting color for a hobbit build, but we're not going to do that. That'll get built someday as well. Maybe not. Let's see what we got. Nope. What was I going to put in here? Cows? Or sheep? Well, cows don't need grass. Oh, we got two, so it's probably sheep in one and cows in the other. I suppose pigs would have been in this one. And this goes somewhere, and I forgot what this does. Oh, this goes underneath the build that I haven't built yet. I haven't finished building yet. What to do about the cat? What do I do about you, cat? I think there's another cat around here somewhere, too. Alright, fine. Beep. Okay, so, I'm carrying a bunch of red dye we don't need. So we're not going to use cherry saplings, but we'll use acacia saplings. Put some over here, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make it 6. And somebody's going to say, why didn't you take the acacia blocks with you? I'm like, no, we'll leave those there. We'll let these grow. It's not that big of a deal. We are, however, going to need these to grow, so... Right. I'm all anecdoted out. I've told enough anecdotes in my life today. In the we can't use those. I've told enough anecdotes. I don't really want to tell any more. The hell? Yeah, we're gonna need acacia stairs to make this work. But we gotta focus on the walls, because the walls are what we really need here. Everywhere you go, you got a new farm of nothing but junk. Pfft. I like the magnificence of this. You walk in and it's a low ceiling because you're a hobbit. You go down here and you can You can see what it's more likely to look like. But then you walk in, and then it opens up a little bit. You got this nice grandiose opening, and then there's a big front area for just being lazy. And then you got this big area for dining. So it's sleep and food taken care of in a big way. Exactly how their forefathers intended. Well, somebody intended anyway. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I think cherry blossoms might have been good, but they're a little too pink. I don't want it pink. So we'll do acacia, which is a kind of reddish brown that I think works. Well, rather than it would have worked, only it's not growing. Do I got any bone meal on me? Let's go get some bone meal. No bone meal. Oh boy, here we go again. Heading home. There's no fast way to get home. We don't have train tracks anywhere on the surface. It's all underground stuff, and it's only for military purposes. Going from one tower to another tower, going down the battlements. All of that is built into the whole thing. Oh, so if you want to get down there, you can't get down there from here. You have to go over there to get down. Oh well. Keep your eyes on the road. Yeah, what happened to all my stuff I had? Another thing I was going to do. Is I was going to start getting netherite. I did get some small amount of netherite, but I didn't. I've got a lot more to do. Whatever happened to my stuff? Where did I put it? Maybe I misfiled it or something. Dyes. Where do I put the dyes? I forgot to take the cherry blossoms with me. Well, it's okay. No horse armor. Where did it all go? I got some back at the overworld. Bone meal. That's what I need is the bone meal. Well, this is an exciting content. Might as well be playing in peaceful mode. I mean, we don't even have... I know this sounds stupid, but we don't even have... I haven't even seen any hobbits. I haven't seen any hobbits. Where's the hobbits? This is a town for hobbits, and there's no hobbits. Not one. Not seen even one the whole time I've been here. Maybe I should put in a spawner or something. Put in a spawner and just have hobbits start coming out the wazoo. I don't even know where I am. I'm going the wrong way. All right, it's this way. The problem with the Hobbit spawner is you can put it anywhere in the world, like anywhere, but you need them to spawn evenly throughout this place. And I don't think there's a way to change the NBT value of a spawner to. I mean, you could change it to who's in it, but I don't think you could change it to how big of a radius you could set it to. This isn't it. I think it's over here. Got a bunch of trees. All right. Shit. I don't want that. Oh, the hell with it. Leave it that way. Alright, that'll do. Really parched throat right now. Only got 3 of those left, huh? Where's the... Oh, it's just pile stuff in there. It doesn't matter. Alright. Working good. I think it's okay. I think it works. Let's see what we could do with this. Is it K or L? It's K. Okay. Left out some doors. Left out some doors in here. Do we need doors in here? I'm not sure the kids really want to go running around just so they can enter through through the front. Well, we'll do what we can. Let's see what we got. Not sure what we're going to do with the back room yet. There we go. Think it works. I think it works. Maybe a bit too orangish. What's it look like under natural light? No. Well, let's put the light in there. Having those like that's kind of silly. Having one there, though. Or maybe this is fine and we don't need it over each one. Maybe these are better and we don't need so much light. I don't know yet. Well, let's do the interiors. Let's try to do the interiors properly this time. Did I screw that up? No. Well, one of the problems... I need more drink. One of the problems is the slabs are great, but when it gets to the ceiling, it does this. And although it's nice to have a little bit of edging like that, the problem is I think I would have preferred to have the birch slab be the same. I would like that to be birch at the top, and it's all right, though, I guess. Could have done a lot better. Could also have done a lot worse. It's a nice warm look. Let me take these off. It's a nice warm look to the walls. If it's in slight darkness, it's a little bit better. Like the birch. Yeah, the birch definitely has this thing when it gets dark, it's really cool. Dark oak is already dark. Okay, I gotta take a drink. Yeah, the stupid doors. Alright, well, we'll work on that. Put it back in the light so I can see what I'm doing. This is a necessary evil, but I like it. Makes you think it, not that it's a mistake, but it makes you think that he took some time to try to get the columns right. But the columns connect with these anyway, so it's not a mistake in that strictest sense. Off we go into the birch blue yonder. We need blue wood. Thinking about my old texture packs, and after the early days I did original mental block and I made the wood colors. I made a blue wood and a... I don't know what was wrong with me. But I liked it. You know, spruce was just about perfect for blue wood. There we go, one finished room. Well, apart from the middle doors we haven't set up yet. The question of what I'm going to do in the middle wall, I don't know. Haven't sorted that out yet. We'll probably have beach ceilings. Probably. for all the drab areas. Kids won't like it, but I don't know. Well, I guess I could do that, but that's horrible. I have to get one of those other ones. And I need 2 doors. And I need... yeah, I don't like that at all, but that's all right. Yeah, we can't do a slab if we're going to do that. If we're going to do something with the wall, it can't be a slab. It has to be something else. Something like that. That's going to have to be a full block. We gotta make room for everything. Help, there's no room. That is so weird. Building techniques have really changed a lot over the last 10 years or so. I forgot what we were doing in this area. Alright, so let's see. Right side. Need more slabs. Oh, we're short on these. Oh, we're 1 short. We don't have... we got that one, but we don't have that one. Ah! Another one that we need another one of. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Okay, we could probably put some lighting in here, like have one here. At the very least. Have one there and there. And there and there. I'm gonna say goodbye to this area. Don't know what we're gonna put there, if anything. We could put something there. We don't really need grass blocks, or for that matter, dirt. I mean, we could arrange something. Let's see. Can I jump from here? No. Yeah, this area is not necessarily bad, but it'll have problems. It's such a large area here, so we don't know. Well, I think I'm pretty much done. 3.5 hours is about the limit. In any case, I'm almost done. I've just got to place more stuff on that side, and then place more stuff. Work out a little bit more of the ceiling, stuff like that. There's not too much to do. It'll take maybe a day. Then we'll move on to the next build. We gotta place some chairs, tables, maybe beds. I don't have beds. I got 2 lousy stinking beds, and I need how many? Probably like 11 beds or something. 11 or 12 beds. There's a lot of beds we're gonna need in this one. And then it's on to the next job site. And so on and so on until I've either exhausted my patience, lost my energy, or Uvmo lost all patience, or... Oh, that's just there's a pathway over there. This should be lit up. Gotta light it up. It's an intersection. Alright, well, we're going to say thank you for watching, and it's been a long, arduous journey. A really, really long, arduous journey, but it's a nice hobbit hole. There's a lot more work needs to be done, and we'll see if we can showcase any of it next time. But we have to go back and do episodes of Zero. We have to go and do episodes of Cubiz, or Cubies, or Cubish, however it's supposed to be pronounced. And of course, you watch out for all the episodes that I will be editing. Old raw footage of the early days of Alpha, and yes, later Beta. Yes, I've got Beta lined up as well. There's a lot of episodes to do. So, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.